Not only did we learn a lot out there, we could take that knowledge and bring it here. Now we know what else we have to aim for, the times that we have to aim for, and the conditions that we have to practice more in. We can only prepare ourselves for future competitions from here.
I think it just didn't really hit me that like, oh my god, I'm here competing until I actually got to like the race venue. Just because I think a lot of us were just very exhausted on the trip to get to Solomon because we went from here to Japan. Japan did like a almost like a 9 hour flight to Fiji and then did an overnight and then got to
Oh, you
Solomon.
guys took the long way. I know a lot of people went from here to Manila to
Yeah,
the Solomons.
we took the long way back.
Okay.
Yeah, back and forth.
But once you're there, I'm sure, I mean, you guys weren't there for the opening ceremonies, but like, no, what was it like when you finally like, made it to the venue, hit the beach, saw all the other teams, and it's like, all right, game time. Seems like it's a good memory.
Yeah, it was definitely an experience, especially on our first practice. We flipped, and then it just really hit me. Like this is the waters we're in. This is the condition we're going to be paddling in. We were all like shocked. Swells were just coming in to the shore. Even other nations were having a hard time. Buoys, you could not see any lanes. That's how bad the conditions were. That they had to make adjustments on the daily events to accommodate the races because it was that headwinds, the winds picked up. And as a steersman, this was my first time steering. It was very nerve wracking for me.
It's a really really big difference because here in Tumon, like in the topping, the water is so flat, it's so calm. But and then I guess anywhere else, or I guess in Solomon, though, it was just more. There was a lot more waves, more current, a lot more like headwind, and it was really pushing us.
And especially doing the V1. But you know what? It is what it is. You're out there to compete, and you just have to adjust, learn the waters, and we did what we had to do, and we did our best. And we didn't place, we didn't medal, but we were happy with our last results. And considering the conditions we were faced with, the competition we were faced with, we pulled together as a team, as a crew, and we were happy.
If it's the track, they sweep it, they get everything ready.
Yeah.
The indoor sports, no problem, and everything. They got equipment for that.
Yeah.
You guys are out on the water, so it's whatever the day gives you.
Yeah, it really just depends on the weather conditions. That's our biggest factor.
They invited us.
We've
They're like,
gotten
every
talks
year.
with them, like
Yeah,
they
so
want us to come out, and we also want them to come out. I mean, with what
To invite them.
2031 coming up, and
yeah,
bringing that here would be very beneficial to all the paddling teams on Guam.
yeah. So
And for our youth as well.
And you would think you could also tell them, hey, come out here and train. You guys can,
Yeah, definitely.
really, really fast water.
So
Yeah.
connecting with them with social media, we can promote Micro Cup, and not just what do you call it? Keep it with just Saipan and Palau. We can hopefully, with our exposure and our camaraderie with them, that they're able to come here, and that'll help us boost our island and promote our island as well, and bring their caliber of competition to us instead of us going to them.
They're just like us, and they're super cool. I've actually made lots of friends, and I'm really happy with that experience.
So they follow you on social media. You follow
Yeah,
them
so I
back.
actually follow some of them on social media too. So
Nice.
I want to keep up with them and hopefully see them in future competitions as well.
Miriam, you share with me this
Yeah.
wonderful athlete's piece of knowledge. The last time I talked to you, like right there at the water's edge here on Tumon Bay, is he said, there's only one way, and the only way we know how to compete is we all rode together, one heartbeat, one movement. Nobody deviates, nobody goes off on their own. And
Yeah.
so taken away from that.
We can only do it together at the same time. And it took us to feel the water out there. We felt it.
Yeah.
We felt it real good.
Yeah.
And now we can bring that knowledge here and do more open water training as well.
Yeah.
Just to be better from here on out.
Okay, now, one thing that I know has been a part of the Pacific Games for generations now, and I mean, this is amazing, is when athletes swap jerseys, right? That is the ultimate sign of respect, regardless of how many medals you have, if you even medaled at all and everything. And that was a tradition that you guys exchanged with our brothers and sisters from the other crews, right?
Yes, definitely. We exchanged our jerseys, and it was funny because they wanted not only our Guam national jerseys, but they want to trade with our fundraiser Razorbacks and
Yeah.
shirts, and even our Micro Cup shirts, and just anything Guam. They wanted to exchange with us, and also we were given some Guam pins that we were exchanged. So we got our top medalist here. He exchanged the most. He received the most from.
That's the
all the
Hafa Adai
nations.
spirit right there.
Yes,
man.
and
Good
his
job.
had the most pins on there. So that
Oh,
was,
GVB's right down the road. I'm sure they
Yes.
appreciate
Oh
that.
yeah, we appreciate that.
Passed
that
out
they
some of
gave-
those
yeah.
GVP pins too.
Yeah.
Gave us some GVP pins, so that really helped, and that really helped out not only with the competition, but the camaraderie, and with social media and everything, and connecting not only through paddling but through other ways with
Okay.
the other nations.
I'm not going to say
that were
which
there.
one is your favorite. Well, which one is the most colorful?
Colorful, I would say maybe Tahiti or Marshall Islands.
There you go.
Marshall Islands.
They have beautiful flags.
Yes.
Yes. So the pins, they have the most colorful.
That's what it's all about.
Yeah. So our top pin getter.
Okay, so next time I interview you, you got to bring all those pins, right?
Yes.
16. I want to see all 16.
You should take a picture and send it to him.
Yeah.